Hi, my name is Joe Molde, and I install egress windows and basement waterproofing for Hoffman Weber. This window right here is, it used to be a little hopper window, approximately 2 blocks deep. Most typical windows are 32 inches wide. A standard egress window is 5.7 square foot of opening. You need to have 20 inches by 24 inches, which is the code to get out. Typically when you measure down from the top here down to the nearest mortar joints, about 50 inches on most houses. You have to have the clear opening to the glass 44 inches or less from the floor. Otherwise, you would need to place a step in front of the window that's 3 feet wide and the width of the step 12 inches. If the well is more than 44 inches deep, a ladder is required. This well on this window is approximately 42 inches deep. A ladder is not required. As you can see in this window well application, this window well is a metal corrugated window well. They make lots of different kind of window wells. I can build them out of timbers, out of stone, out of dry stack stone, natural stone. You can actually, this window could be 3 feet big, it could be 5 feet big, it could be 8 feet big. The bigger the window is, the more support you have to put to hold the building up. As you can see in this application, the floor joist is run this way, so there's not as much load on this window. A big header is not necessary for such a small opening. The code is 2 feet from the corner. You need to stay at least 2 feet off the corner of the window. As you can see right here, this is the rough framing. This is the start of the egress window. Once we put the framing in, then we put flashing on the bottom to make sure that any water that gets down there is not rotting the wood. So the framing's in, the insulation's in, then the caulking goes here. The nail flange covers the caulking so it's glued in, so that's watertight. Then over the top of the nail flange, we put flashing tape. It's called protector wrap. In the wintertime, we use super stick because it's the only thing that sticks in the wintertime. And then after the flashing tape's on over the header and down the sides, we put AZAC trim, which is maintenance-free trim, on the side, and we use quad caulking again along the masonry and the trim work. So any water, rainwater, or anything that's trying to get in from the side has to get through the caulking, the flashing tape, the foam insulation, and it's near impossible. It is impossible for it to leak. Typically, the code states at least 6 inches. We dig down 8 to 12 inches below the window well. If the customer would like a drain just to ensure that the window well will never leak or fill up, we can do that. If they would like a cover to make sure any critters or leaves and debris doesn't get in the window well, we can put covers on here. There's different types of covers. There's safety view covers that have metal reinforcements in them so you can actually stand on top of them. There's bubble covers.